Good morning, what's good? It's your girl. It's your sis. What? It's your girl, Herbie Jones, aka Killer Queen T, aka Blackout T, aka oh my goodness, is you getting the video before 9 o'clock? Yes, you is. Is it gonna be what the videos you gonna give us today? No. Is you giving us most of the videos today? Heck yeah. Why? I woke up before 9 o'clock. I woke up before 8 o'clock. I went back to sleep. My kid woke me up. Well, actually, I was about to lie on my kid. But he didn't wake me up. I got up. I was feeling all happy. I was feeling all energetic. Woke him the fuck up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. So we gonna read chapter 6 of Herbie. I don't think it's really that many. Nope. We is almost done. 3 more chapters. Chapter 6. He retired. Corey Kenshin retired. He said he would retire after he reached 10 million followers. And if you go to his page, he got well over that now. So I was just hoping y'all was going to get it together and y'all was going to start telling y'all people to unsubscribe so he could come back and make more videos. And, well, and now my kids in the background not really believing that he retired. So, it's a lot going on. It's called Perfume and Posters. Besides having to stay after school for a week with Raymond, Herbie Jones got the spanking of his life. Usually, Mr. Jones spanked 4 times. The first 2 and the last thrice were light-handed. It was the third slap on the rear end that was a killer. This time, all 4 slaps were killers, according to Herbie, and he howled. Don't you ever do a fool thing like that again, his dad snarled. Understand? Yeah, yes. Then Mr. Jones signed the 100 sentences. I will not leave the class during a field trip. Dinner's ready, Mrs. Jones called. Everyone sat down at the table except Herbie. He stood. He said it hurt too much to sit down. After the mashed potatoes and green beans were passed around, Mrs. Jones cleared her throat. She had something important to say. I got a job today. You did? Mr. Jones said in surprise. You did? Olive and Herbie replied. Well, there was so much commotion about Herbie's bad judgment today, I decided to wait for a quieter time to tell everyone. Where? All 3 asked. Dippin' Donuts. I'm going to be a waitress there starting tomorrow. Olivia made a sour face. She knew the restaurant. All the waitresses wore dumb uniforms, purple and white striped dresses with purple caps. The idea of her mother dressing up like that embarrassed her. That's wonderful, dear, Mr. Jones said. Wow, maybe we could finally go to Disney World next summer. Herbie forgot how much his rear end hurt and sat down at the table. Olivia didn't say anything. Mrs. Jones noticed. Don't you have anything to say, Olivia? Olivia couldn't hold back the tears. She ran to her room crying. I'm gonna get embarrassed and talked about. Oh my goodness. Mrs. Jones made a deep sigh. She'll get over it. So why did you ask? Why? And that was gonna be the response. Why make it seem like you care? I don't think any 13-year-old daughter likes it at first when her mother goes to work. Well, I think it's wonderful, Mr. Jones said. Maybe I'll even get a fishing pole out of it. Herbie hardly recognized Raymond a week later when he met him at the corner. His hair was greased down and parted in the middle. He had a white shirt on with a tie, and one chorus struck in his buttonhole. Where are you going? Ray looked at him calmly. To school. Where else? Looking like that? Listen, Herbie, I think I know how to get out of the apples. Oh, no, Herbie thought. Not again. All we have to do is charm Miss Pinkham. I'm going to be the perfect angel today in class. And at reading group, she would notice how handsome I am. Herbie started to laugh. What's this? He pointed to the flower in Ray's buttonhole. I couldn't find a Canadian in the garden. Too early. But I got a chorus. I didn't know you had a garden at your house. We don't. This is from Mrs. Von Whistle's yard. Herbie shook his head. What cologne did you put on? Man, that stuff smells like a woman. Herbie waved his hand in front of his nose. Well, it wasn't easy. When I was looking around at all those bottles in the bathroom, I couldn't figure out which one was for a lady and which one was for a man, so I played it safe. He sprayed all of them. Yeah, Herbie was almost afraid to hear Ray's answer. I used the bottle that had a guy's name on it, Charlie. Good thinking, Ray. Herbie said, wonders though why Ray's aroma was so sweet. Boy, I can't wait to see Miss Pinkham's face when she sees me all spiffed up. I may even move up to the Wizards past the Chargers. Herbie bopped Ray on the head. Come on. When the bell rang, the boys went in the classroom. Raymond sat down immediately and folded his hands. Miss Pinkham noticed him right away. I could see Raymond knows how to start the morning. Ray looked over at Herbie and grinned. It was working already, he thought. And how nice you look. Are you going somewhere after school, Raymond? No, just school. He flashed a toothy smile. Miss Pinkham smiled back. Well, it's nice to see young boys dressed up. Harry began to think he should have worn his suit, even if the pants were too short. Instead, he took out Charlie's Web and finished the last chapter. I see Herbie knows how to start the morning too. It's nice to see a student read on his own. Herbie looked surprised. Raymond gave him a V for victory sign with his fingers. That morning, when Miss Pinkham called the reading groups, she asked Herbie to join the Chargers. Everyone started whispering, "Isn't Herbie an apple anymore?" Miss Pinkham tried to restore order. Herbie is going to be reading with the Chargers from now on. Everyone clapped. Even Raymond. He knew it was just a matter of time before he was next. After lunch, Miss Pinkham sat on her desk. That meant the class was going to have a fun project to do. Boys and girls, as you know, Mr. D's is a car shop in town. What you may not know is that every April he has a poster contest to welcome spring. Grade 3 to 6 send in their best class poster, and Mr. D picks out one winner from the town. All the kids clap. Okay, that sounds fun. Now, I think we have a wonderful artist in our room. Raymond looked over at Herbie and grinned. Ray was a very fat artist. This was going to be his day to really impress Miss Pinkham. Everyone knew Raymond Martin drew the best Viking ships in the school, and certainly more than one. So those that are not picked will be mounted and displayed in our school hall. Herbie liked Miss Pinkham. She always tried to make everyone feel special. As he watched her explain the rules for the contest, he thought about Raymond. He had a good chance of winning. But if he did, would he think that Miss Pinkham would take him out of the apples? Sometimes Raymond confused his thinking on those matters. The only reason Herbie didn't keep worrying about Raymond was the way the sunlight was hitting Miss Pinkham's hair as she talked. She usually wore it back in a big brown wooden barnet, but today it just fell on her shoulders. He never realized that his teacher was pretty. Her hair, in fact, was as blonde as a banana. And most of all, Miss Pinkham had promoted Herbie out of the apples. She thought he was capable, and that made Herbie feel warm inside. So don't forget to print your name and grade on the back of the poster, not the front. And remember the main idea is spring. When Philip McGoogle passed out the art paper, the white art paper, Herbie was still thinking about Miss Pinkham's banana-colored hair. Finally, Herbie opened his box of crayons and drew a tree that resembled a big lollipop. He put a sun in the right-hand corner, just to make it interesting. He put a worm crawling in the grass. Annabelle leaned over and said as sweetly as she could, "I think it's wonderful." She was hoping Herbie would notice hers. "You do?" Herbie looked at his poster again. It was probably the worm. She liked the worm. "Thanks, Annabelle. I'm glad you like it." An hour later, Miss Pinkham started putting the posters on the chalk tray. Annabelle whispered to Herbie, "Mine is the mellow with all those daisies." "That's a nice one, Annabelle," Herbie said. Then he looked around to see which one might be Raymond's. Of course, there it was, a big Viking ship. It was terrific. It was colorful. The details was amazing. But Herbie wondered what it had to do with spring. He was suddenly very worried. Miss Pinkham might yell at Ray about it. He raised his hand and asked if he could have a word with Raymond. Usually Miss Pinkham would say, "You should talk to your friends at noontime." But today, she was in a good mood and she told Herbie okay. Herbie kneeled down next to Raymond's desk. The perfume still smelled strong, but he noticed Raymond had loosened his tie. Your ship is great. Yeah, you like it? Maybe I win. Well, you got to make it have something to do with spring, right? Oh yeah, that's right. Herbie patted his friend on the shoulder. You're real smart now that you're a charger, Herbie. Herbie returned to his seat feeling like a big shot. Miss Pinkham handed Raymond his poster back and then added, I think someone else should come get his too. What do you think, Herbie? Herbie thought about how great he suddenly came to a halt. Huh? Didn't you hear me when I said to put your name on the back of the poster? Herbie looked at his. His name was printed in black crayon on the front. You have to do it over, Miss Pinkham ordered. Herbie felt like the worm on his poster. How could he ever think Miss Pinkham was pretty? He hated her now. He took the poster and sat down and started coloring. Her hair was probably dyed blonde. Miss Pinkham gave the class a little more time and then clapped her hands. Well, class, I think we should begin the judging. Are all the posters in now? Raymond rushed his up to her. It's a cargo of flowers, he said, straightening his tie. How interesting, Raymond, she smiled. Do I have yours, Herbie? Herbie walked up to the chalkboard and sat it on the tray. It was upside down. Everyone in the class laughed. Miss Pinkham walked over and turned his poster right side up. Instead of doing it over, Herbie had just colored over his name. What's this? She pointed to the black scribble in the lower left-hand corner. A dark rain cloud? Kind of a low one, isn't it? Herbie put his elbow on his desk and cupped his face in his hands. Some are, he said softly. Miss Pinkham arched her eyebrows, the way she did when she was miffed about something. All right, she continued. Now that all the posters are in, we can begin. Remember, do not say, that one is mine. I want people to vote for the poster they think is best. Not just for friends. Is that clear? All the children nodded their heads. The first one she pointed to was Philip McDougal's. He had drawn a house with a rose garden in front. Miss Pinkham asked for a show of hands. John voted for it. Miss Pinkham recorded one on top of Philip's poster. Miss Pinkham pointed to John. It looked a lot like Philip's. Philip raised his hands. Miss Pinkham put a one on the poster board above John's poster. The next one was Annabelle's. 5 hands went up. Herbie thought the daisies looked too perfect. They were all the same size. There wasn't even one bit by the wing, he thought. Miss Pinkham recorded 5 votes. Annabelle beamed and then shot a raspberry at Herbie for not voting for hers. Herbie was still too angry at Miss Pinkham to care. When Miss Pinkham came to Herbie's, she cleared her throat. Who thinks this poster is the best? No one raised a hand. Herbie was disappointed that his best friend Raymond didn't even vote for it. Miss Pinkham looked slightly amused and then rolled 0 next to Herbie's poster. Annabelle giggled with delight. Raymond's was next. He got 5 votes too. Maggie Sherman got 4. Herbie voted for Maggie's. He liked the spring rainstorm with forked lightning. It was neat, he thought. He also wasn't going to vote for Raymond since Raymond didn't vote for his. It looks like we need a revote between this one and that one. Miss Pinkham held up Raymond's Viking ship and Annabelle's Mellow of Daisies. She was careful not to say who they were, but everyone knew. It was going to be close. Herbie knew that. There was no decision to make here. Naturally, he would vote for Raymond's. He wasn't that angry with Raymond that he would vote for Annabelle's. Miss Pinkham took her pointer and pointed to Annabelle's. Annabelle voted for her own. Herbie noticed Raymond voted for Annabelle's. That could be trouble, he thought. The teacher rolled 15 on the board. Those voting for the Viking ship, raise your hand, please. Herbie raised his hand high. He could count the number of hands raised with Miss Pinkham. It was 14. Raymond lost. Miss Pinkham recorded 14 and held up Annabelle's as the winning poster. Everyone applauded except Herbie. Like, why would you applaud? Like, Raymond, why wouldn't you vote for your own picture? You should have voted for your own, Raymond. Herbie chewed some of his jelly sandwich in the cafeteria. You didn't, Raymond peeled his banana and took a big bite. Yeah, well, that's different. Herbie was quiet for a minute. I noticed you didn't vote for mine. Some friend you are. Raymond answered with a full mouth. You heard Miss Pinkham. She said not to vote for your friends. Yeah, but everyone did anyway. Not me. I want to get on Miss Pinkham's good side. Herbie had it. He stood up, holding his lunch in his hands. I'm tired of your acting hot all the time. I'll tell you one thing, Raymond. You would never get out of apples that way. Why don't you start reading the book for a change, instead of acting so dumb? Herbie stomped off and sat next to Philip and John. Raymond just lowered his head. Then he took his tie off and put it on the table. He just hurt his friend's feelings. He just hurt his little four friend's feelings. Did y'all notice that there was something going on in the bathroom and we never actually went back to that? Or was that just me? Y'all know it's about to quiz now. Is it about to quiz? It's always about to quiz sometimes, you know. I could do, no, I don't have enough time to cover a video today. A video idea. I don't have enough time. I know y'all like to quiz. Do your skin poem. I should do my skin poem. I got enough time to do my skin poem and one more poem for y'all. Do you do quiz? I do. And I think I might redo some stories off my first channel that just to say I did it. Okay, so I'm gonna read this poem. I don't think the poem that I'm about to read has any flow. Elijah, what time is it? 8:12. Okay. All right. I see that now. Okay. I'm almost done my video. I gotta make sure. Okay. So I don't know, y'all. Do I want to do this poem? I could do this poem, please. You know what? I'm gonna do this poem. Why is it every time and time? Why is it time and time we had this discussion? I end up crying and you end up cussing. I feel you pushing me away. You feel I'm walking away. But our bodies form this connection. By your side is where I'm meant to be. Though we might fight each other, allow me to show you I got your back through this storm. Oh, y'all liked that poem? That was a nice poem. I really like that poem too. Squeeze, do you finish poems? Not really. That's not the point. Is that really the point? Oh, this is my favorite poem. This was my favorite little conversation that I did. Ugh. How many times she catch you cheating? A lot. She just don't remember none because I wipe her memory clean. You gotta stop doing that because it's low-key making her dumb. She will be okay. She just won't leave me 2 days later. Y'all like to squeeze. What the fuck? Listen. Man, where you been? She locked me in the house and lost the house keys. How'd you get out? I had to climb out the window. Did you find the keys? Man, no. So I'm going to have to break in my own home. Better call home and let the wife know your plan. Why would I do that? So she won't kill you and say she thought you was a robber. I swear to goodness, my favorite. What? I don't understand. That means there is another book? Oh my goodness. It's another book somewhere, y'all. So please, what do you mean? Having multiple people in your head, you have to be understand that they're going to be multiple books. Because everybody inside wants to be a writer to some degree. You get what I'm saying? And if everybody inside wants to be a writer, then everybody must be given a chance to express their creativeness. And I know you think it's a quiz. We're talking about the people inside of you. Yes. The people inside of me deserve a chance for me to judge that work and decide if it is enough to call my own. So, I get them books. But there's also people inside of me that is amazing writers that don't really want fame. And they have a way of sabotaging shit. Like, I'll write, and then I'll look up, and I'm writing another book, and then to a normal person, it'd probably be like, damn, where was the book I was just writing in? But at the same time, with me, it's not like, where's the book that I was just writing in? Until I'm like, I see the book again. Then it's like, oh, I was writing in this book. Let me flip through it and see if I can expand on something that I was writing on. I am so upset about that, child. Oh, that was a filler, y'all. But sometimes I wonder if the reason I don't try is because I know I can do it. I'm scared of the fall. I'm scared of not being able to pick up the pieces. I also overthink it. Thinking, would I go crazy not knowing how to spend that much money because I'm used to struggling. Used to having just enough to carry into the next month so we can at least be able to eat until my next paycheck. Enough is enough. Today, I take the leap. Okay, well, of course, y'all know I've been took that leap, but still. Act like I took it. If I fall and everything around me crashes and burns, it's okay. I tried. Now, I'm trying to decide because I got this little story I want to do, but I don't know how I want to do it because it's 20 days. It's 20 days for one person, 20 days for the other person. And what it's supposed to be is a story that I wrote, but I don't know if I want to do 5 days for her and 5 days for him, or if I should just do all 20 days for him and then do all 20 days for her. I would tell y'all to leave it in the comments and let a girl know. But I don't know. But you know what? I didn't put it at the beginning of the video because I didn't want to rant at the beginning of the video. And I wasn't going to put it in the middle of the video because I didn't really want to seem like I'm putting too much into it. Even though at the end of the day, it's still going to feel like I put too much into it. Like, it's still going to be like, oh, Squeeze, you shouldn't be worrying about that stuff. You should just be worrying about, it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen for you. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool or whatnot. But at the same time, I'm like, I need this shit to move fast. Because it can move as slow as it won't. But at the same time, it's like, damn. I just want to know. See, like, I'm missing pages. So I don't know, and the pages that I'm missing is probably the fucking story that I'm fucking looking for. So that could be it too. Like, I don't even know. My kid got like 20 minutes to get ready. He ready, but I gotta shout. We got a new video for this morning. So before I get y'all my last little poem, I'm gonna be on the nosy tip. I'm not a drama channel, but I do have a lot of opinions. I mean, if Armand lost weight, because, I'm watching this video for Martin Lewis. I love him. Anyway, if Armand lost weight from a weight loss pill and not from stress, I mean, I don't know, because I'm not saying that he don't look healthy. I'm just saying he looks too thin. Like, he went from looking, I don't know, because it's like, even if you go to Google with the shits, like, even Google would be like, maybe he not too thin for his body type and his height. Because when you lose weight, all that has to be taken into account. And maybe what we consider looking sick, well, not we, because we ain't French in this bitch, and it's the fans really, but what the fans consider looking fit, now that I'm looking at him, maybe it's because we used to him having all this fat on his face, and he don't got all that fat on his face, and it's just muscle. It's basically like he went and he lost all the fat off his body. Now that I'm looking at it, he don't look like he do crack. Cause I gotta apologize to Armand, like, for a little minute there, Armand, before I, shit, I had that little fleeting thought, like, damn, you leave your baby mama, and all of a sudden, you lost all this weight, you stressing, with sniffing them rocks. So I apologize for that. I was wrong. I was wrong for thinking Mom was out here doing some other shit instead of just focusing on his music, and I want to do, what it was? We upset. As fans, we just gotta be like, we is upset because he decided that he was just gonna focus on music and he wasn't gonna give us no more videos, and then he legit stopped giving us fucking videos. Like, legit stopped giving us videos. Anyway, let me go ahead and end it with my skin. Not my skin, but if y'all like my skin, I should stop too. Your skin is soft. I love the way it tastes. If our word 100 sentences is about skin, would you notice that I said the word skin more than I talked about the subject? The skin smells like lily soap. The skin has 2 dimples on the cheek. The skin hung loosely by the door with blood dripping on the floor. An arm was found hung around the cross at a chapel. A foot was put in an offering at a church. It was still bleeding. There was never a trail. There was never a witness. No one was reported missing. Somewhere, someone was crying. I, on the other hand, was feeling on your skin, dreaming of the next, but hoping that they screamed and cried like you. The skin almost dried out. And that's where we're going to leave it right there. Leave a comment down below. Y'all know, algorithm. Speaking of algorithm, all these big YouTubers, if I slide in y'all inbox, do y'all think it's possible that y'all can send y'all fans my way? I'm just saying, because y'all not making no more videos or nothing. And that's just a lot of subscribers just out there in the wind looking for something to watch. You know what I'm saying? I need to make another video about that. I probably will. My next video will be about the sharing of subscribers. The sharing of subscribers, and how if you finna just leave YouTube, like, I'm not saying that you should just sell me your subscribers, but I am saying that maybe you could be on some sprizzy shit, I see your little cash app, and you send your friend fast. You know what? I don't got enough money to do that shit. I don't even stop to you. I can't be on that sprizzy life now. I just thought about it. I don't got the funds to be about that sprizzy life. I don't even know how sprizzy doing it. But sprizzy is paying for subscribers and for views, so I said it. All right, y'all. Let me get this video posted. Hopefully, it ain't gonna post 30 minutes.